Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 18, the show, Road to the Show with DeMarcus King. Welcome back here to a brand new season, DeMarcus King. This is season number 2, and we're getting ready to get him out here on the field here. In this episode here today, we're actually going to get into a little bit of the spring training games here to kind of get us warmed up and ready to go here, as we're still here with the Storm Chasers. And there you see Storm Chasers, well, of course, did not make the postseason there, and unfortunately we're going to have to go in the off season here and sign a new contract and get ready for a new season. So we're going to take a look here at his numbers here from season 1. 22 home runs, 91 at bats, 8 stolen bases, average at 512, so not too bad there in that department. Also 336 at bats, and then of course just take a look at some of the other numbers there that we're really not going to get into here, but overall 73 overall. And of course he is playing second base there for the Omaha Storm Chasers. Now, the opportunity him of getting a shot here at possibly being in this organization and playing second base is going to be a tough one here, because we got 2 guys ahead of him, and the Royals right now, to me, they just kind of use him as a bit of a piece here to maybe negotiate maybe a possible trade maybe later on. I don't really, to me personally, I mean, I would like to see him stay here for the long hauler, but I don't think he'll be here for too long here. If he is, hopefully they'll be able, one thing I would like to see him be back in the outfield there once again like he was before. You know, originally he was playing the outfield, and you know, he was, I think we had to create him as a center fielder there. But, you know, within the Blue Jays organization, they wanted us to play second, because that would be a faster track for him playing within their organization, especially in the major league, because they needed a second baseman. But going on more and more here, you know, of course, we got traded to the White Sox, and then eventually got traded here to Kansas City. We'll see what we can do there when it comes to game wise, if we can possibly play as them, and you know, maybe be able to you know, be a part of the organization for the longer period. But like I said, I'm hoping that they'll maybe convert him over to a shortstop, or again, like I said, out in the outfield again, playing center field. For him, I know him being 73 overall, he has a pretty good shot, I think, in the outfield position there, but we'll have to see how that goes. Right now, you're taking a look at his numbers there, as he's what he's done here in AAA, and like I said, a really good player, and I really think this is a waste of opportunity here for the Royals if they don't do anything here with him, especially since there is a log jam. There's 2 guys ahead of him, who by one, I believe one of them is actually a pretty good player. He's like 80 or 81 overall or something like that, and it does not look like he's going to be, you know, he's a pretty young player, just like King is, and I don't think we'll see him, you know, give up that position, you know, for too long here. So, Joe King, you know, and of course, is going to just, you know, I think he's going to sign that 1-year contract there. You should take a look at his, some of the accomplishments he's had so far here, playing in the AAA. But yeah, I would like to see him be utilized a lot more at his capacity here, as you know, he's still a young guy, and you know, and then this is kind of one of the things you have to deal with when you're in Major League Baseball, especially in the minors. You have to deal with. You're going to be traded. You're going to be used as pieces, you know, in future trades to get, you know, a big league name to come to your organization to help out the big club. And you know, you're one of the minor league players that is just kind of getting shifted around here. And I was kind of expecting this in this series. I was really expecting this to be like this in the other series that we have here already on the channel. But so far here has been looking pretty good. And there you see the Indians. They are the World Series champions, defeating the Milwaukee Brewers there in the 2018 World Series. So Indians able to go back to the World Series after being gone there 2 years, and then returning back there now as finally World Series champions. So the city of Cleveland can now relax now here, as they now have a World Championship in baseball. Of course, in basketball with the Cavaliers there. Of course, still looking for that World Championship in the NFL, and we'll have to see how that all plays out. But anyway, let's get back to baseball here and take a look at the Royals. End up in fifth or fourth place there in the division, and so of course no September call-ups there for us, and that was kind of a shame there. As you take a look there in the wild card, and yeah, had no chance there in the wild card at all for ourselves there to do anything. We'll go on here and look at the looks like NL there, and their divisions and the winners there. But for the most part here, I think with DeMarcus' first year, I think you have to kind of agree that he had a really great season and just came out of nowhere there. I've been really excited here to see what this second season is going to be like. Of course, we are going to fast track quite a bit of the season for ourselves here, so we can kind of get things kind of moving along and on a regular basis. But yeah, we'll see how things go for him and for whatever organization he is a part of. Hopefully, we won't see another trade here. If we do see another trade here, hopefully it'll be a decent one where he'll go to a decent ball club and be able to be a valuable piece for that ball club. But we'll go on here and we will see here. What we can do here is take a look at the numbers there for Rookie of the Year, and of course MVP and all those other things here. And there you see a couple guys there winning some Golden Gloves there. There in the American League. Of course, we'll show you guys the National League numbers there also. But yeah, I think him getting called up and something. I think some part I would say I definitely put money on maybe somewhere close to the All-Star break. I think we'll see him in this upcoming season, this second season that we're starting him with. I think we'll end up seeing him be called up. Be very surprised if he is called up here at the beginning of the season. I know he's being told, or at least what I was being told by several people going to this episode here, he will get a chance here to play for the Royals, and he'll be called up for spring training. We'll see here. Like I said, got a couple of spring training games here. Hear him wearing the uniform there, and he'll be able to help out the Royals here during spring training. Of course, your great opportunity here to put on a show here, show them what you can do there on the field, not just with your bat, but also with your glove, and then of course the base pass there. So just helping out the ball club as much as you possibly can, in any kind of way you can. And he could come off as a guy that can be especially if we can get the speed up here, he could be a good pitch runner or a good pinch hitter for the Royals there. So that is something we can easily do here. We just got to kind of focus in on those areas in our game, and we'll definitely, if that's the case, then I think that'll be a really good, great idea there for him to be able to do in there. And that's something that can help the ball club out as he's trying to make his journey through this crazy thing we called getting to the show. So as we finish up here the Golden Gloves now, the National League here, of course no awards there for him. They don't give, I'm sure there's awards in the minor leagues that they have there, but no awards there. Of course, we're not in the majors just yet, but we are looking forward to getting there and trying to get this season going for ourselves. And it'd be really nice. Like I said, it'd be really nice for him to get up there in the majors, as he's been kind of wandering around in the minors. But that's the whole fun about playing these road shows here is you get to see the minor league teams. You get to have a connection with some of the players there, and just see what some of these players actually have to go through just to get to the majors. There, you spend I don't know what the average is, but I would imagine you probably spend about a year or two in AA, and then maybe another year or two in the AAA. So depending on how well you develop and what the needs are for the ball club, I mean you could be there overnight. You could be there after signing a contract with them that first year. You can be on the team by the end of the year. It just all depends on the need and the want of the ball club and how bad they need you. So we're hoping that they'll need him bad and in the worst way, I guess you could say, that that maybe some kind of freak injury or something like that happens to someone being called upon. But you don't want to wish that upon anybody, even if you are trying to you're competing for a spot on the team. But we'll take a look here, Royal. Some of the names they're injury wise there. We got Luis, who's going to be injured for the rest of the season, but he'll be able to come back next season. There you see 4 Royals there are going to retire because of ability. And just kind of scanning here some of the names there for the looks like the retirees for this year, and some pretty decent names: R.A. Dickey, A.J. Happ, of course Albert Pujols is one of your guys there who is going to be inducted there to the Baseball Hall of Fame there. So Albert Pujols' career is done. There you see from 2000 to 2018, and of course we're going to sign that major league contract here with the Royals. So Storm Chasers there, looks like it's going to be a 1-year contract. We're actually going to ask for about 500 here. We'll see if we'll get it, but it'll be a starter role there.
Yet again, this player is sent packing. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap. A player who has been far exceeding expectations at the minor league level is welcomed to his first spring training. He is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids pool.
Okay, so there you see, whoa, we were traded. I cannot believe this. We were traded during the offseason there, and we're no longer a Royal now. We're actually now an Atlanta Brave. So I kind of like this. Atlanta has a really good young lineup, as you can take a look here right now, and a pretty young pitching staff. So we're not going to be I guess the expectations are not high, but at the same time, we got some room to make some improvement here. We also got a good opportunity here to fight for some pretty multiple positions here. Looks like the outfield position is up for grabs there, and also we could still fight for the second baseman position, which, at first I was kind of hesitant about having him play second base. I was wanting to really create a outfielder, because originally, I think the only Roto Show guy that we had that was an outfielder was Bolden, but he came in as a first baseman. So we wanted someone that was actually, a authentic outfielder. We'll see here. He's going to be in this first game of the spring training game. It will be against the Mets, and he will come in as a pinch hitter, and he will get the final out there in the seventh there, and that will end up being a base or a ground ball there going to first, so easy out there. We'll see here in the bottom half of that same inning here, see can he turn the double play, and he does. There you see, we see him do that several times here on this row of the show there, pulling that nice double play there, this time against the Mets here, and they do a good job there of turning that one there very easily on the diamond there. Now next one here, we're going back, stay on this in the infield here. It's still seventh inning here with 2 outs. Try to see if we can get this ground ball out here, as it looks like it's going to be hit to shorts. It's going to get the force out there at second, and that'll be it for the at bat. So the Mets end up leaving one on board there, but the Braves still lead us 1-0. So this could be kind of fun seeing this classic NL East battle here. Atlanta's probably one of the teams I really enjoy, and I still really enjoy watching and rooting for year in, year out, especially back in the 90s when they had that great pitching staff of Glavine, Maddox, and Smoltz. Probably one of my favorite, I would have to say hands down, just core baseball, pitching core there. I would just, I would love to been a part of, and just watching them, every, in those 3 pitches, like, okay, yeah, we're gonna see a good game. We're gonna see a good pitching from these 3 guys there. So really cool to see King here go be a part of this organization. But there you see, he steals a base there here in the top of the 10th after getting that double. And we'll see exactly what he'll be able to do here. Now in scoring position, and with, I believe, with 2 outs now here, he's at third. And he has good chance here. And okay, with 1 out here. And we'll see this one dribbled there. King's going to decide he's just going to stay at third base there. As you remember, he got kind of greedy, I believe, in one of his minor league games where he ended up taking off there when the ball was right near the plate there, and the pitcher made a great throw there at the plate, getting him out. So we don't want to have that happen again. So Sam Travis now up to bat here, another young guy here, first baseman for us, and we could actually take his spot here. His overall is not that great, but they do need a natural first baseman. But we might have a chance here to play maybe first base. Don't really want to, but I mean, any position here with the ball club to stay in the majors, we're willing probably to, I'm sure King's willing to take. We'll see King here knock this one in there. That's going to be a base here in the top of the 12th with only 1 out, so 1 runner on board. King there at first, and King maybe wouldn't be surprised he's going to take off here, which he does here. He's going to slide, and it's going to be a stolen base there, and he is going to be safe there at second base. So 1 out now. Tie ball game here, still in the top of the 12th, as we'll see a 2-1 count here. This one is going to be a pop fly there. That's going to go to left center for an easy out, and King, of course, will have to stay place at second base. So 2 away now. We'll see what King can do here in this, if he can be able to be driven home now. Sam Travis now up to bat here, 0 for 4 now, and he has struck out already here in this game. Come on, Travis, see what you can do here. Try driving King. King's going to go ahead and take off here. This is going to be a nice hit and run, and a runner will come around to score, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Atlanta leads this one here in the top half of the 12th. Now the question is, can Atlanta wrap this up here? As you see there, Travis just did a great job there, just drilling that ball. Nice hit and run there for the Braves. And the Braves will go ahead and take this game here. So we'll take the very first game here in the new season here in the 2019 season. And they'll win this one 2-1. King 2 for 3 in the ball game with a double. Of course, 2 stolen bases and a run there for him. And that will be the ball game here today. So nice job there as they get a chance here to get the victory there. As we take a look here and see that, yeah, pretty good game there for his first game in the majors. So of course, you know, none of these games really, or at least these stats don't really count here against him. But, you know, and of course the games kind of don't matter, but, you know, just showing off what he can do here in front of the Major League Scouts here that are watching. You know, if he can convince these guys he's good enough to be on the ball club there, that's more convincing enough here as he hits a base hit right up the middle there. Nice job. Even though Atlanta's leading us 5-1 here, he's looking pretty good here. Now he's at second base, as we'll see a fly ball there to shallow right field. And, well, that's not going to do any good there. As 2 are stranded there, and it's a 5-4 ball game. So now go to the top half of the 9th here, still 5-1, and bases are empty here with 2 outs. And King here hit this one. That's going to be a nice fly ball there to right field, and that is going to be it for the inning. So Braves look like they could have this one here. They can just hold on to the lead here in the bottom half of the 9th, and they could win this one by 4, as that's exactly what they do in this one, as they win this one 5-1. Great game there as King goes 1 for 2 here, and he comes in the pitch hit there in the 7th inning. Nice job there for King, as he is able to do some good work there. And like I said, playing in these minor league games here, they may seem, you know, trivial to many, but a lot of these players like King, you know, this is pretty important for them. They gotta, you know, have a little bit of body of work here to show what they can do, and kind of just impress these major leaguers here that, hey, you know, I'm worthy enough to stay here, and I'm willing to, if I had to play a lesser role, which in this case King, I think he's willing to do so. Here you see pitch hit again here in the top half of the 8th. We'll see it's tied 1-1. King's willing to do that here, show what he can do here as a utility type player. You know, show that maybe he'll try to. Oh, there you see a ball should have been caught at the wall, but it does not. King is going to go in for a triple. Nice job there. See, this is exactly what he needs to be doing here to show what he can do for this ball club here. This is something. Look, taking advantage of a botched play out there. So take a look here at center field. I don't know if it hits off the wall more than the outfielder trying to make the catch. But King shows his wheels there and getting in position. So Lane Adams, one of the guys who also got traded along with us from the Royals there in Atlanta. We'll see what he can do, as there's 1 on with nobody out. Full count here for Adams. And Adams, well, on that 3-2, he will swing and miss there, and he will be struck out there in the 8th. So 1 on here with 1 out, as Atlanta really has a good chance here to get this run scored here. And King is hoping that'll be the case here. They can, get this fly ball out, get at least a fly ball here in this at bat, and try to drive in King here. As we'll see Washington here, they're gonna be watching it pretty close here, as the next batter there will strike out, and that will be it for the at bat. So now with 2 outs here, Atlanta has 1 on board here. They don't want to leave him stranded here. They know they got a runner out there that can come in here, and now they're just looking to see if they can try to get a base hit. as we'll see the next pitch hitter here, and we'll see exactly how this is going to come in to hopefully get at least try to get a runner here. But we'll see. King's going to take off here as you see a wild pitch. King gets in there, no problem, and he is in there, and that is a nice play there for the Braves as they get the score there off the wild pitch. And King will of course come in to score as he tags a bag there, and that is, or tags a plate there. And that is it for the game, as the King and the Braves will win this one here today of a final score of 2-1. So nice job there as they get the victory. And of course we'll move on for the next game here, as I believe we have 2 more games that we're going to showcase here in this game here today. Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So, no, I actually got 3 more games here. We got another game here against Washington here. We'll see here in just a bit. But there you see King's numbers here, 1 for 1. Now, here we go again with the Nationals again, as we'll kind of just pick and choose some games here as we go along here in the minor leagues here. Like I said, we're just going to speed this up here. We're not going to stay in the minor leagues, I should say. We're not going to spend too much time here in spring training. But we'll go to the 8th inning here. Another opportunity here for King to show what he can do with his bat, as this is pretty much all we can be doing right now here in spring training. 3-0 here. Atlanta leads this one, and we'll see King's going to hit this one high and deep out there to center field. And again, hits off the wall here. That one rattles around here. King might have enough speed here to get around and come in and get an in-the-park home run, and that's exactly what he does there. Wow, what just a great hit here. And look at the speed here from him. I believe his speed's around 73, 74, but he is motoring around here like he has 99 speed. And the Braves win this one. Nice job here. Win this one 4-0. It is your final score, and the Braves get that in the park home run there from King. That right there, if that does not convince these guys to keep this kid on the roster there, even just on the bench, then I don't know what could be. I don't know what the X factor they need to get this kid up and going. As we take a look here and see the numbers there, and they win this one 4-0 there. Home run, RBI, and a run score. They're all in one swing there, and no problem needing to get him around home, because he pretty much drove himself there in that one. Go to now, get ready to play to Pittsburgh now here, as we'll be hosting Pittsburgh in this next game, and we'll see what we can do here in the 8th inning. And we'll see in the bottom of the 8th here, he's on board here with, I believe, no outs. And we'll see he takes on Felix there, Michael Felix, in this one. So we'll see here exactly what we'll be able to do. Hopefully, maybe this one at bat here can be another good at bat here to show off what we can do. King here rips this one there, and that one, well, it's going to be driven right to the second baseman there for the easy out. So no such luck there on that at bat, and that might be the only at bat, which that's the thing that sucks about being a pitch hitter. But hey, we get another shot here. We got to redeem ourselves here. 1-1 count. King here rips this one, finds a gapper. This one is going to go out there, and this should be good enough for 2, maybe even 3. Hey, he says, yeah, he's going to go for 3. Slides in there, no problem, as he gets the triple. So nobody out, and 1 on now. Atlanta here could tie this up here with just a swing of the bat here with a double, and or even with a single here, and they could bring this game back here to tie this one up. So bottom of the 10th here, 3-1 count for the next batter, and that is going to be ball 4 now for Wolf, as he will take first base. So now runners on the corners. King looking to possibly score on the next hit here as Decker comes up the back here. Another young prospect here for the Braves, as We'll see here the pitch, and this one is going to be popped up to the third baseman. Oh, good thing that King did not take off there. That would have been a horrible play there at home plate. And now there's one away with two still on. So Dansby Swanson, the rookie phenom from a year ago or so, all right, 2 years ago I should say. This will be his third year in the majors. We'll see what Dansby can do here. Swanson here hits this one. Fly ball to shallow infield there. And that should be an easy catch there for the shortstop there to make the play. Nice job there as Pittsburgh really doing a good job here of just putting some really more of the pressure on the Braves pitchers than they are on themselves. So Moran now coming up to bat here. We'll see a full count here for him with 2 on and 2 out. And Moran looking here to do something here. We'll see a stolen base, but they'll go ahead. I believe it's going to be just it's going to be a walk here from Moran. But now the bases are loaded here for the Braves, and now Pittsburgh in trouble here. So Pittsburgh had control of this ball game here, and now Castro is going to come up. Abraham Castro, I think one of the cool names I've seen here in this team so far. We'll see what he can do. 3-1 count here for him. He has an opportunity to really blow this up, and he will, as King will come in to score, and then we'll see another run come in to score, and that right there is the game winner. Braves win this one. Nice job as they beat the Pirates 2-1 here in extra frames, as the Kings, or as I should say the Braves here, defeat the Pirates here in Florida. Nice win there for them, as they'll be able to now continue here as having a great spring training so far here, and it should be a great victory there nonetheless. So we're about to see who our player of the game is here, and it looks like it's our boy. It looks like our featured guy here. It's going to be DeMarcus King, your player of the game. And why not? Having that hit there and bring in a triple and get them in scoring position here really did the work there. This is what got tied the game up. And, of course, did a great job of getting himself there at third base. Was pretty much hell-bent on going in there and getting the third base hit, or the triple hit there from the Pirates there, and getting themselves in scoring position. So your player of the game there is no other than Mr. King himself, DeMarcus King, your player of the game here. And again, something I think they will definitely take a good look at here, of getting him a part of this ball club here, as Atlanta wins this one 2-1. Here's your final score. King 1 for 3 there, as you see. And, of course, a triple and a run there for him in today's game. So, nice job there for King, as he is looking very impressive. Now, we go again, and we play now New York here. It's a 7-4 ball game, as we're going to come in a pitch-hit situation here in the bottom of the 8th here. Excuse me, the top of the 8th here. We're actually going to come in and play some defense here. So, we're going to see exactly what we're going to be at here defensively. I would imagine we'll play a second base here in this game, but we could easily play outfield as that's our secondary position here, but I don't know exactly where in outfield. Originally he was, like I said, a center fielder, and they could easily put us left or right field. I think it's right field that they need more help with, but they put us in left field here today. So we'll see what King can do here, as he's trying to figure out where this ball is, but that ball is launched over the wall, and that is a home run there for that Mets slugger there. That one's going to go over, and that is going to be a nasty one. It's just going to be a 9-4 game. I believe, as they say, it's the second home run of the day here today. So my question is, why do we even keep pitching to him? But, hey, I am not in charge of the ball club here. I'm just one of the rookies here, trying to get ourselves to do right here in this game here. But you see, that one just launches right off the bat. No doubt a home run there on that one. So David Wright will come up to bat here. Here you see he's 1 for 1. He doubled and of course a run scored there in that game. As we'll take a look here and see what King will be able to do here. King's going to go ahead and take off here. Call this. Well, no, he does not get called off there, but the Dansby Swanson should have called him off there for that fly ball there. Go to the 9th inning here. First at bat here in this game here today for King. As we'll see, we're down by 3. And with 1 out, nobody on here for King. He's going to go ahead and slap this one out there. He's going to find a gapper, but that one is going to be caught there by the center fielder there. Nice job there. And that will be an out there. So 2 away there. And Atlanta looks like they may not end up losing this one, and they do, as the Mets get revenge back on from them from that very first game we had here in this episode today. Final score 9-6 there is your final. And King 0 for 1 in the game as he came in the 8th inning there as a replacement in the left field position there. We'll see exactly how things will come out here. So we'll see our spring training record here in just a bit. But there you see 0 for 1 day for King there, as he is looking pretty good right now as a major leaguer here and for this ball club here for Atlanta. So take a look here, 5-1 right now in spring training. But like I said, we will move along here as you take a look. Gio Gomez will be the next pitcher they will face in a spring training game. I believe we'll have, I think the next episode, I think we may end up skipping that game. We may play I know we're going to play the Yankees and then Cardinals and Miami and another game with Pittsburgh there. And then the Blue Jays, our former team that we started with. Remember, originally we started with them when we started this series. But yeah, we'll see who else we'll play against. We'll play a couple more games, probably about another 4 or 5 more games before we get to the regular season there. So, and also check to see if we make sure if we are part of the 40-man roster, because if we are, then that's a guarantee there that they are going to keep us on the team. So I'll check that out and let you guys know coming up in the next episode. But that is it for today, you guys, for Row the Show with DeMarcus King. I'm so excited that he is now part of our now in the major leagues, and he's going to be able to take a part of the festivities and being a part of a major league ball club. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show with DeMarcus King here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check out the links down below and check those out, and follow us there on everything that's going on here on the channel, so you guys can be the first ones to know what's going on the channel, and follow everything that's sports gaming or sports in general. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when the videos like this are uploaded to the channel, so you guys can be the first ones to watch. But that is it for today. We'll go back to some more spring training coming up in episode 35 with DeMarcus King here on MLB 18, the show. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.